All right, welcome back. So, if you're just joining us in this particular video, just so you know, this is one of our new application and it's called MDPM, as you can see in front of your screen. And what I am doing in this particular video and all the multiple series is to show you how helpful this application can be to your operation. I did multiple walkthroughs, of different, case studies, real life business problems that it can solve. In this section of the video, I'm walking through the use of API. If you are not familiar with API, I did a little introduction before this particular video. In this particular case study 5, I'm going to show you a simple case how it can be used. So, what do we have in front of us now? As you can see, what I'm going to run through is how we're going to use one of our tab called API tab, and this API tab, one of our tab called staging tab. Sorry for that. One of our tabs called staging tab, and this particular tab you can use it to kind of perform API data ingestion. And what are we still on is going to be handling data collection from single or multiple sources. That's what it can do. But in this particular case study, which is case study 5, I am going to use it to show you how API data collection from a single source can be handled. Now, what are we going to be looking at here? We'll be looking at collection of report using API. Like I said, we're going to focus in this particular scenario where we're going to focus on two core things. Number one thing will be companies have a report that needs collection from a single source. Then the next thing we'll be looking at, the companies have API URL. You must have an API URL where you want to get the data from. And also the particular scenario we'll be looking at, as number 3, there's a central team or one person. It depends on how the company or the project is set up that needs to collate these reports together. And what will be the objective of this particular case study? I'll kind of try to demonstrate using our ingestion app for data transfer to Microsoft Dynamics 365, which MS Dataverse is the database behind it. Now, also, the key points and the challenges here. So there are 2 key points here, core challenges that I'm looking at. Under the challenges key point, I'm going to look at diverse report formats of KPIs that you might need. But to make it super simple, I'm going to be focusing on a particular API URL that we've gotten for this example, and how it can help you to reduce manual errors of collating data. We're only humans, you can make mistakes, so that's why the need of API in data ingestion is quite important and is a new way of collecting data. Now, what am I going the next key point here, as you can see, is going to focus on usage of API ingestion, like I said, and also it kind of will help you perfectly and simply to simplify data collection and integration. Now, if you look at your right hand side, you can see this is our staging tables tab I talked about, and moving on in the particular tab, I'm going to go from tab 1, 2, 3. After this one, then there is another tab here called API. I'm going to be using this particular tab called API, and also API ingest tab table. So that's what I'm going to be showing you now. And who is going to be handling it? This is our lovely fellow, the professional there, that is going to be handling this operation. Case study 5, API data collection from a single source. So the next bit here, let's have a look what is next. I'm going to be putting you through a demo where I'll show you a walkthrough using API data collection. This is going to avoid you, with the scary bills of using Power Automate or AP or Agile bills. Also, consultant uploading data into a shared folder or whatever. If you don't want it, then this particular solution will help you. What else do we have there? This is going to provide a seamless data transfer to Microsoft Dynamics 365, which is Dataverse behind the end point there. So best practice, we're going to cover best practice as we go along. This provides a good data quality assurance. Conclusion, we're going to provide a very streamlined data process for you. Now, let's inspect the data, what we're going to use today. As you see in front of us, we are still on case study 5, API data collection from a single source. Today, what we want to do is to ingest data from this website below here. I'm going to show you also the website and the data in particular. So this is UK bank holidays, and for some reason this particular project wants to ingest every single data, as you can see, into their system so they can use it to do more reporting or more analysis how they wish. And how can we get this data? Yes, you can think behind, you can think you can just copy the data into Dynamics 365. Yes, you can absolutely do that, but there might be errors. It depends on how large is the website and the lots of data that you need to go through. So as you can see here, we're looking at getting all this data into Dynamics 365. And where is the data? Look at it, is on a URL. We're going to get to the URL in a bit now. Let's see if we can get to the website now. Yes. So I'm going to pull up the website now for you. So as you can see, this is the website. Can I put it side by side so we don't lose touch? Yes. Look at the desktop, the website. There's lots of data coming in. It's UK bank holidays. It has different tabs here with different information spanning quite some pages, as you can see. Your use case could be millions of rows of data. All you need is the JSON API URL. That's all you need to work with in our application, and I'm going to show you how you can get that and how you can use to ingest this particular data into your system. So now we've seen that it's from this website gov. Just so you know, the website is gov.uk/bank-holidays England minus and minus Wales. So you can go to this website, also practice what I'm showing you now. You can still do the same thing. All right, let's push that out of the way now. That's off our screen. So what next are we looking at? How can we make this happen? So the next bit here, as you can see, this is the simple proof of concept how it will happen. So in front of you, we're still maintaining it super simple process. We're in case study 5, API data collection, ingesting data into Microsoft Dynamics 365 Dataverse with API from a single source. On the left hand corner, bottom left, this is what I showed you. This is the website I just showed you. I just did a walkthrough. The process is going to be from this particular website. As you can see, the arrow moving, it is going to get it. There's a JSON, a provision of JSON, which means the website has accepted that every person, every public user can use a JSON call, API call, to get this data, this information, using API call. Using this URL, the second bit, this particular URL here, that is the API call URL, this one. And this URL is going to be, placed within the script. So there's a script here. that you need to place the URL there with all this particular script, and the data will be easily transferred from these bits. As you can see with the arrow, it came into here, into this bit here. That is this particular script. From this script, it now goes into Dynamics 365 and your data will be stored there. Simple and sweet. So step one, go to the website, get to know the particular data you want. Step two, get the particular JSON URL that you need, ingest it into the script. We have the script provided free of charge to you. Then step three, push it into your Dynamics 365 database. That's all you need to do, and you'll be good and home dry. Perfect, simple way of moving multiple data, whether it's thousands of rows or millions of rows. This process will still work. All right, enough talking. Let's get into the real practical demo of how this will work. Stick with me. In the next video, I'm going to show you how this is done. Thank you. Bye bye.